Namaste. Today I'm going to talk about the stock market. There are many channels in the YouTube which talks about the stock market and investing. Many people talk about conducting classes in stock market, stock option, day trading, and there is an enormous interest in the stock market. Nothing wrong in that. The problem is whether you can make money in stock market. It can be found out only with the astrology. Now many people take a large sum of money and invest in the stock market and lose the money in the stock market because maybe their horoscope does not support the stock market, or they have invested in the wrong sector, they have invested with the wrong people in the wrong timing. That is the main problem. There was a guy who came to me and he wanted to trade in the stock market. I told him Saturn is transiting the 8th house, so be very careful during this period of time. You might lose money. He started losing money. He asked me, when do I trade? I said, you let go of this period and afterwards you trade, you will be able to make money. In fact, the guy came and thanked me for the thing because he would have gone through a roller coaster ride had he had invested the money. So that is the main problem with many people in stock market. They enter in the wrong dasha bhukti, they enter in the wrong timing of their life across. Now everybody has to make money, and there are certain things which astrologically you can find out the combination across. There was another guy who came to me and he wanted to invest. He wanted to find out which are the sectors he should invest. I told him, please invest in pharma and in banking across, because for you Sun and Jupiter is very strong. Actually, he had the idea to invest in some other sector like liquor, paper and all that thing. I told him, no, it will not work for you as a person. So that turned out to be a blessing in disguise. He changed the portfolio, he focused and he started making the money across. There was another person who came to me and he wanted to invest in small cap mutual funds. I told him, involve in yourself in a mid cap mutual fund which will be very helpful to you across the person according to the horoscope across. And I told him sectorally, please invest in IT, which will be very helpful to him as a person. That turned out to be a huge boom for him as a person. I had predicted the bull run of the Indian stock market between 2002 to 2005. That was the beginning of a huge bull run which I had predicted using astrology. Now, if you take the one of the important thing is Paytm. When Paytm got listed, all planets were in 6, 8, 12. So obviously during that period of time, the planetary positions were not very strong. That is the reason why Paytm came down. The other one is the TMB Bank and Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank. The dasha bhukti is little difficult. That is why the stock is quoting below the price in which it got listed across. The point is the stock will go up. Like this, we can predict across for the different kinds of stock using the timing which I will be doing across. We would be doing the Muhurta trading analysis to find out whether the market is going to go up or go down. Astrology has to be integrated with the stock analysis. Then one can have a very clear idea and a clear perspective about how the markets are going to go up. There is a lady who came up to me and who wanted to learn the stock market from Salem. I told her that there will be a bull run when Saturn transits Makar. It is 2.5 years and literally there was a bull run till Saturn entered Kumbha and came back across, which has happened in the last 6-7 months. So please understand that astrology actually helps you. There was a guy who called up and he said he wanted to trade in day trading, and he wanted to do option trading. I told, no, you will not make money. You will have a lot of issues across, and you will have a lot of problem across. It turned out to be exact and accurate. He said, sir, I'm losing money. I do not know whether to continue. I told, have stock market as a side hustle than having it as a main hustle. Now, many people talk about stock market and stock market analysis without understanding that the planetary influences and time has a pivotal role in the way it is being done across. So please understand that many people have a problem in the stock market because they cannot handle money. My mother used to have Uchatan and Vidveshan whenever she used to handle money. When somebody gives her 10,000 rupees, counting she will do many times mistake. She will be very disturbed, is the money safe or not. She will keep the money somewhere and say somebody has stolen it across. I have asked her to do the prayer for Mahalakshmi. Only when you do the prayer for Mahalakshmi will you have coolness and composure in selecting the sector, in selecting the stocks. Many people find it difficult to select the proper stock, select the proper sector. Their mind gets disturbed across even though they try to control it because they do not have a grace of Mahalakshmi. That is why during the Dhanteras, which is a Mahalakshmi festival, the stock market itself actually has a rejig across, which is like a restart. They do the Muhurta trading and all that particular thing. So please understand, you require astrological guidance, astrological understanding to trade in the market. Whether you can invest in which sector, which kind of stocks to invest across. For example, there was a guy who came to me and I told him, for you Saturn is very strong, so Sa Varga sectors you invest, you will do really well across. It turned out to be accurate. He invested in Sun Pharma and he started making a lot of money across. So please understand that the stock market gives you a volatility which cannot be handled by normal human being, the twist and turn, the process of selection, when to exit, when to enter. Many people have a confusion. It is not a theory, it is a law of karma which is operating across. So you require guidance, you require a lot of guidance. Typically somebody came and asked me, he said, I'm doing trading. I said, from where? From the house. His fourth lord was in the 8th house. So I told him, please don't do trading from the house. Go out, take an office, and you do that, you will be successful across. So that is also another problem with the many people across. So they are not very clear. Their minds are not very clear. They have Uchatan, they have Vidveshan. They enter into the wrong time. They exit in the wrong time. That is why Nikhil Kamath has said 95% of the people lose money in the markets, within 95 trade. So that is the problem which many people have. They lose their capital because they enter in the wrong timing. That timing has an influence. It has nothing to do with strategy, tactics. So if you want to find out whether you are going to make money in a stock market, when to enter, when to exit, which are the sector to invest across, that will be the most helpful for you. We can do it across a person. For example, in day trading, you can do it specifically within the lagnas. 2 hours the lagna comes. You can do it in the particular horas where you can do the entry and you can do the exit in the proper hora. You should not do it in the nakshatra sandhi and the tithi sunya, by which the market will twist and turn. So all that we would be talking across. Stay tuned. But the problem is people like Akshaday Srinivasan, people like Manipechu Srinivasan, and people like so many Raj Shamani, all these people talk about stock market without understanding that time has a definite influence on the people across. So that is the problem with many people don't understand. That time has a tremendous influence in your life, and the time patterns are marked by the planets, and that will help you across as a person. So in that way, use astrology. Astrology is not fatalistic. It helps you, guides you. It is going through the ebb and flow of time and the dips of the time, which will help you across as a person. So that is the problem with the many people. They are very biased. They think astrology is all superstition, bullshit. No, it is not bullshit. It will show you the results. That's why most people have a problem in making money with stock market, because they don't consider time as a factor. Time is the predominant factor which determines everything across. So please understand that astrology can be of great help if you are in stock market.